You never know. One night in the shed, Thomas, Percy, and Toby were talking about buses. It was partially buses that closed my old railway, said Toby sadly. They took away Henrietta's passengers, you see. We never once had an accident, but it made no difference. Everyone went by bus, and no one travelled in Henrietta. A bus called Bulgy tried that once with Duck and Oliver, Thomas remembered. But it didn't work. He's a hen house now. Serves him right, put in Percy. He got too big for his bonnet. I remember when Henrietta was scoured over a bus, said Toby reminiscently. Tell us, urged Percy. It was one summer, Toby began. The road beside our line was busy. As well as the cars going to the seaside, it was market day in the town, and the buses were full of people either going shopping or going home. But there was no one in poor Henrietta. Driver wanted to leave her behind for our last journey of the day, but I didn't. There's no one in her now, but you never know, I told him. Well, we started, but we hadn't gone very far when a bus full of people whizzed by much too fast. It'll come to a bad end, I shouldn't wonder, my driver remarked. He was right, too. Before we got under the wire, we came up to it. Workmen had been mending the gas pumps, and had dug a deep hole in the road just round the corner. They put warning signs up, but that bus must have been going so fast that he couldn't stop in time. By the time we got there, the signs were broken, and the front wheels of the bus were hanging in mid-air above the hole. He couldn't move, but even if he could, his front end was so bent that his driver couldn't steer him properly. Serves him right, said Percy. Well, we stopped nearby, Toby continued. Passengers from the bus stumped to tell the driver how careless he'd been, and came over to see us. Can you help? They asked. We want to go home, and that bus is no use. Can we travel in Henrietta, please? Of course you can, replied the driver. Climb in. Toby and I'll have you home in no time. So Henrietta and I took the passengers home, finished Toby. It took a little longer than no time, I'm afraid. I can't go very fast. But wasn't it lucky I took Henrietta? You never know, do you?